You as a life insurance agent can start making more sales now. It starts by actually building a brand. Let's talk about it. In order to sell more life insurance, you need an automated, predictable system that works. I want to welcome you into this video. Life insurance agents are looking every day are looking into how they can actually make more sales, but they miss a point here when it comes to building a brand. So we're going to get into some of this today, and we're going to start talking about something that may be a little bit intimidating to you, but I don't want it to be, and it does not have to be. And I'm going to thoroughly explain how. So this begins with actually starting to create content. How else will people know what it is that you do, and also how it is that you do it, along with the problems that you're able to solve, if you never talk about it? If the only thing you're doing is buying leads and calling those leads, you're not building a brand. You're actually just making yourself a commodity, and people can buy life insurance from anyone. You've got to determine why someone would actually even want to buy life insurance from you. So let's talk about a little bit of content creation here that isn't hard, but you can actually do it. And I'm going to start off talking today about YouTube. Look, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the first largest. It's Google, and it's growing continually, rapidly, because of all the different things that you're actually able to do on it. And we're going to get into some of the ways that you need to start creating some real short video content. Isn't going to break the bank, isn't going to be, like doing calculus or anything like that. This is going to be really simple, but the benefits that you're going to have starting now, and especially going into the future, are going to be exponential returns on what it is that you can actually accomplish with all of this. As a matter of fact, the clients that we work with at Arturo Johnson Consulting, look, I can just tell you, I've been preaching this for over a year at this point, and a lot of our clients have just now started creating their own short videos. And let me just tell you, it's working. They're seeing the results. 12 appointments booked in a day, $56,000 generated in less than a month, all from creating short little videos. So we're going to pop into that because look, YouTube is the #1 destination in the world for video information. And people are going there every single day to get information on what they want to know about. Now, you have to know that people are interested in knowing about life insurance, but if you're not creating videos around this, no one is able to find you. Just think about how it is that you feel about working with someone or buying a product or anything like that. You want to see stuff. You want information. You want to see the person. You want to see the product. You even want to hear about other people's experiences about that product or service. Imagine, I just want you to imagine this, creating short little YouTube videos and people sharing those with people that they know need life insurance. You see, it's not just about the person consuming your video that needs life insurance. It's about their extended family. It's about their extended network of people. And in the day and age that we live in right now in social media, I'm telling you, this is the gateway. Do not wait a year or more to start doing this. You need to start doing this now. Now, just listen to this here, because when you create YouTube videos, you can reach this audience and position yourself as the expert in the field. Now you're not a commodity any longer. You're no longer just another life insurance agent that no one understands, no one sees, no one hears from. You're now becoming that trusted advisor to a group of people that is actively looking. This is why I want you to look at this, not only starting today, but how it can grow exponentially in the future. YouTube is what I call an intent-based platform, which means that people go there because they're looking for a solution to a problem. They're typing in what they want to know. I mean, I changed my whole bathroom sink by watching a YouTube video. I changed the brakes, not the brakes. What did I change on my car? I changed, the lights, the headlights on my car. It was very confusing on my SUV, and it was completely different from what I thought it was. But I went on YouTube looking to solve a problem, the same way that your audience is going to go on YouTube to look to solve the problem of life insurance and how they can get some. You're going to be able to reach a much larger audience over a continually expanding amount of time. I'm talking about exponential reach. I'm not talking about one-offs here. The lead generation that can come from you actually creating a YouTube video, or YouTube videos, I should say, on a weekly or a monthly basis, just short 2 to 3 minute videos, is going to make the difference with what it is that you have to do. Because let me tell you what happens. People that are looking for this, those are the ones you want to capture, right? You don't want to just capture any and everyone all the time. I mean, obviously, you have lead generation and things like that you're doing. But this lead generation is actually for people that are looking for it. Most of us, in the life insurance industry, we depend on things like Facebook ads, right? To generate leads, or we're buying leads from lead vendors, which I don't like. And those lead vendors are getting all those leads in by running and generating Facebook ads on your behalf. But no one's looking for it on Facebook. That is what we call a pattern interrupt, where people basically, they're picking up their phone and they're scrolling, and all of a sudden they see an ad. They didn't look for it. They're just scrolling. On YouTube, whole different experience. People that are looking for very specific things go to YouTube to get more information about it. And I want you to imagine, you can even go back and look at some other videos that I've produced on this channel and see the power of this going into action. Now, if you're a life insurance agent, basically, I encourage you to start creating YouTube videos. It's a great way to reach a much larger audience than you're already reaching right now. So let me give you a few tips on what it is that you can do to create little short videos, just like our clients are already doing, and experiencing the results immediately. I'm not talking about 8 months from now. I'm talking about right now. And these particular examples that I'm talking about with our agents that we work with and coach, this is because they're running their own Facebook ads. They're creating literally 30-second videos to get appointments, not leads, appointments booked on their calendar. I'm talking anywhere from 5 to 15 every day. This is the power of this. Now, so here's the first thing that I want you to make sure that you're aware of and understand. Look, keep these videos short and to the point. We're talking about nothing over 2 minutes. Actually, 45 seconds is really a sweet spot that we found for this. And it's something as simple as holding up your phone, your smartphone, and recording yourself on a video. Please do not worry about production value. The simpler it is, the more real it is, actually, the better these videos perform. Now, I'm talking about creating an ad. So you want to hold your phone like this if you're going to create an ad. If you're going to create something to put on YouTube, you want to hold it horizontally, and you want to record yourself that way. So that's the caveat with creating these videos. Even in a long format video like we'll call on YouTube, we're talking about 3 to 5 minutes, nothing longer than that, where you're explaining a concept. You're explaining something about final expense. You're answering questions that you already know what the questions are because you've done a ton of phone calls already, right? You've done a ton of these phone calls, so you know the questions people ask. Make a short video on the most frequently asked questions that you get. It's that simple. Just make video. I'm not talking about all the frequently asked questions in one video. I'm talking about their own individual video where you're answering the questions that you know you get asked all the time. Answer questions about IULs and who could benefit from an IUL. Answer the questions on getting final expense insurance, even though you have type 2 diabetes, even though you have heart disease. You can answer these questions because let me just tell you, people are afraid. People are afraid to even connect with an insurance agent because of the medical issues they have. But if they're looking for this information and you're not there, but someone else is, guess who gets that lead? Guess who gets that phone call? So you want to keep your videos short and to the point. We know people have short attention spans, so you need to grab their attention quickly. You don't want to, go on and on, vomiting at the mouth. You want to make these videos very succinct, to the point, and answer a question that people will have. And there are ways that you can even find out on YouTube by using different applications that are out there. What are the people asking? So that you know even what to title your video, because that's important as well. If you want me to create a video on how to actually win on YouTube, as far as titling, as far as messaging, if you would like me to create a video on that, I need you to comment below and I will create that video for you and answer your question. All right, so keep it short and to the point. The next thing is here, be yourself, right? People can tell when you're not being yourself. People know authenticity. People know when you're speaking from the heart, and they know when you're speaking from an extensive knowledge base as well. You as a life insurance agent have an extensive knowledge base because of the amount of work that you've done, because of the number of conversations that you have every day, and the way that you handle those things. You want to be yourself and let that shine through. The other point I want to bring here, promote your videos on social media. So you're creating these videos, we're talking about YouTube, but there's no reason why you can't continue to grow that audience and make it a wider audience by posting on places like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. All of these different social media platforms are there for you to use. And right now, I'm not seeing the predominant amount of life insurance agents take advantage of this, because we're talking about not just leads. We're not talking about just sales. We're talking about you as the brand. Because here's an important tip. Whatever your IMO, whatever the agency you're working with, people aren't buying life insurance from you because of that. They're buying life insurance from you because of the experience they have with you. They're buying you. Give them something to buy by letting them see who you are and talking directly to them. Hey, I know you just enjoyed this video, but I've got a great one for you right here. Make sure you go ahead and click it right now and get a ton more of our free information that's going to show you how to go from 0 to 100K per month.